a voice like this. Because good poetry is meant to be spoken. Each November, we pause. We stand in silence to remember the names, the faces, the stories. Those who left their homes, their loves and their lives behind, in service, in duty, in hope. We honor their courage, but it's easy with time to forget the cost behind the words. The glory of war has often been told in brass bands and bright medals. Yet for those who stood in the trenches or never came home at all, the truth was far from glorious. Today, two voices, one that calls us to remember, and one that reminds us what we must never forget. In Flanders Fields, the poppies blow. Between the crosses, row on row, that mark our place, and in the sky, the larks, still bravely singing, fly, scarce heard amid the guns below. We are the dead. Short days ago, we lived, felt dawn, saw sunset glow, loved and were loved, and now we lie in Flanders Fields. Take up our quarrel with the foe. To you from failing hands we throw the torch. Be yours to hold it high, if ye break faith with us who die. We shall not sleep, though poppies grow in Flanders Fields. McCrae's words have endured for over a century, a rallying cry born from the horror he saw. But just a few years later, another soldier poet would answer that call, not with defiance, but with sorrow. His vision of war stripped of all illusion, all honor, all but the human suffering at its heart. Bent double, like old beggars under sacks, knock-kneed, coughing like hags, we cursed through sludge, till on the haunting flares we turned our backs, and towards our distant rest began to trudge. Men marched asleep, many had lost their boots, but limped on bloodshod. All went lame, all blind, drunk with fatigue, deaf even to the hoots of gas shells dropping softly behind. Gas! Gas! Quick, boys! An ecstasy of fumbling, fitting the clumsy helmets just in time, but someone still was yelling out and stumbling, and floundering like a man in fire or lime. Dim through the misty panes and thick green light, as under a green sea, I saw him drowning. In all my dreams, before my helpless sight, he plunges at me, guttering, choking, drowning. If in some smothering dreams you too could pace behind the wagon that we flung him in, and watch the white eyes writhing in his face, his hanging face like a devil sick of sin, if you could hear at every jolt the blood come gargling from the froth-corrupted lungs, obscene as cancer, bitter as the cud, of vile, incurable sores on innocent tongues. My friend, you would not tell with such high zest to children ardent for some desperate glory the old lie, dulce et decorum est, pro patria mori. War has a language of pride. Words like glory, sacrifice, honor. But as Owen reminds us, those words can also conceal the pain they name. To remember well is not only to honor the fallen, it's to listen to their truth. This has been A Voice Like This. I'll be back next week with another poetic pairing. Until then, take care.